Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go from Cleveland. This will be returned from the 6. And will be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now. On the ground, here's Dylan Sampson. Searches for it. For a gain of about 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4.
Check smash, check smash.
Once again, it's Sampson. He's got room to the 45. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
It's a gain.
It is a big play for the Browns. 35 yards.
There's two elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. This is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains.
Here we go.
First down throw there is incomplete.
And they go with the RPO there in the hopes of making something happen after the catch. So often you can kind of run your receiver through those voided zones and come out the backside. Just didn't love the timing. I think you got to just let that play develop a little bit longer and not be in such a hurry.
And he can hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
18, run.
On third down, Sanders. It's complete. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Browns first down.
Panther Street! Panther Street! Ready?
A give. It's Sampson. Fancy footwork there. It will spin away and get forward for a gain of 4.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Okay, break! Here we go, here we go! Bronco 80!
To throw is Sanders. Holding at the 2. He'll take it on in. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, Browns. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. And he's stopped. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Warriors 70! Let's go now, go!
Back to throw here to begin the drive. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn into this here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
At the 19-yard line.
Ready?
They'll run from the gun, and that's Sampson. And he's gone. First down run. Setting up second and short.
At the 10-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Let's go! Let's go!
They'll run, and this is Kushan Jetkin. And the Browns are going to first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
And the Browns.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
Marte Mapu on the stop. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 3-yard line.
The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal.
Ready?
Design run, and here's Sanders. He will do it himself. He's in. Shedeur Sanders. Touchdown, Cleveland. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Bates down for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Patriots nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. will start at the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. In to make the stop.
Wilson on the tackle. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 29-yard line.
From 29, here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready.
Once more, it's Anderson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Come on. Hey.
Williams in motion.
19. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. This is got the connection to Powell.
A gain of 17 yards.
17 yards on that play. 1st down, New England.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter.
Thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Brings up 2nd.
Man, what a big tough play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he gets that downfield to Tremble, the tight end. And he will score. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Patriots. His 4th TD grab of the season.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Check.
On the ground, it's Sampson. Start this drive. Will physical run. He'll wind up as a gain of 5.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Way bigger, way. Talk about that.
Drop 50. Ready. Tackle and left.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his tight end down the field. That's the Joku. A gain now of 24 yards. 1st down, Cleveland.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert that.
And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Tough dirt grab was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down.
65 catch, 65 catch. Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready, ready?
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. And he'll take this one in. Isaiah touchdown. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
Safe pick, take it at the 5. Good coverage by the kicking team. It's out of bounds, shy of the 20. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And it's a big play. He's finally taken down. What a way to end the first. They can't wait to start the next quarter. We are through one. It's the Browns with the advantage. And we're back to Cleveland in a minute. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready?
He'll look to throw. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. This one will be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
60 Maverick, Bronco 80. 19 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll throw out of the gun. Incredible. Remember, he had a touchdown catch from last time he had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Come on. Hey.
Tight end going in motion here.
Go.
They'll look to throw yet again. Forced out wide. Taking off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. With a slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Traffic. Ready. Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one's out of reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. 3rd down. 3 to go.
Down and 3 yards to go.
Hey. Hawk 70. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. It is dropped in the end zone. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New England. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hands, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
This one taken at the 7. Maybe forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he managed to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. And it's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
70 Warriors, 7, 6.
Here's Sanders to throw. He'll get that complete to the tight end, Njoku. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play for the Browns. An even 30 yards.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Check, Bobcat. Check. 18 Cardinal. Ready to go.
Here's Sampson. And some space opens as he drops down, following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Ready, set.
Here comes second and 4.
30-yard line.
Step, street. 79 Broncos. Ready.
From the gun, it's Shador. He has height complete. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a first down to go with.
Here we go. Set.
He'll get back to Quinshon Judkins. They'll get him up short here as he is taken down.
Number 10, Quinshon Judkins. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 6-yard line.
18 Rattler. Go. 19 Tiger.
Now Shador. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Here's Bates for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Browns have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
Okay, break. Ready. Hawk 70. Buffalo 18. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this out to Henderson. And good yardage there after the catch will wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. Put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Second down and 3.
Come on. Hey. 19, 18.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Second down, they need 3.
Ready. 70 Lions.
In motion now, it's Collins. He'll drop to throw. Forced out left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw in the pass is incomplete.
But I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, trap 60. Cut 19, cut 19.
They'll throw here on third and short. Williams, he's got it. A gain of 18 for number 18. And a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
And the Patriot first down.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Complete to Henderson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 18 on the game again. And another first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Patriot
Back
first
to the
down.
air one more time. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
On the go.
15. First down, New England.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one, take it in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown, Patriots.
Extra point now for Borregales. It's up
His kick
and
is
good.
good.
And the Patriots are back to within 7. It's 28-21.
21.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Cougar, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's hot. It's Dylan Sampson. And he's out of bounds on the pass play. So that's good for 8 yards.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
We'll come to the line now on second and 2.
Come on, go check.
Oh, run with Sampson. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first
It's a
down.
gain of 2.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
60 by 18, Dragon 60.
As Shador on first down. He's going to receive a wide open left side. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first
First
down.
and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Panther Street, Panther Street. Here we go, check.
On the handoff, this is Sampson. Not much happening there, just a short game. Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's the second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Warriors 70. Ready. Hawk, trap 60. Trap. Buffalo 18. Go.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. He'll let one go down the middle.
And you know defensively, when you go up against an offense of this caliber, Mike, you're going to have to defend against those deep shots. It's a big part of what this offense is built upon, so that's a nice job attacking and defending downfield, and they're able to force the incomplete pass.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
18. 5. Get it. 19. Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. 17 yards on that connection. It's a Browns first down.
Ready, set. 65 catch. Here we go. Here we go. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 67 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
To throw is Sanders. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tucker, touchdown, Browns. Bates it for the extra point. It's good. And the Browns add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Patriots 21.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. Shaheed now to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. 18 Riders. 18.
Ready. Back to throw here to begin the drive. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Warriors 70.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And the left side, it's caught. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. Headed left. Buying time. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. And we're going to work this down inside the 45. first half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's stopped. 25, the drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down. So, from the 36, it is first and 10. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3.
From the 43, here's second and 3.
Here we go, 18, Pioneer. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
He'll look to throw. Shaheed with the catch. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Gain of 9 yards.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll look to throw again. Laying out, and he made that. What a play. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. That's a big-time play to secure that one.
They'll look to throw yet again. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
Patriots.
That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a first down.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
Back to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, New England. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the pass back within 7. It's 35-28. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. And they'll finally get him down. He gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Their own 39-yard line.
Ready, set.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Set. Look, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Check, Panther. Panther Street, Panther Street.
He'll try the right side with Sampson. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Shador. Pass off by Bond. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cleveland. 2 touchdowns for him now on the extra point. Here's Bates for the extra point. He's got it. And the Browns will extend this third quarter lead.
42. Patriots 28.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. Nice job on the return. He's getting close to the 35-yard line.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
In motion now, it's Collins. Right here, down the field. Will fall incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Crack all 80. Pioneer. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll be hit as he throws this time. It's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack. And it'll set up a third down.
60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. On fourth down, Bryce Berringer out to punt for New England. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. We go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Come on. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
They'll give it to Sampson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
So, from the 37, here's second down and 6.
70 Lions. Ready.
Sanders, little hot pass here.
The ball carried by the wide receiver. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 3.
Third down and 3.
Dragon 60. Ready. Cut it. Go.
Now, Shador. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense. He takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. Johnson to start this drive. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job.
What to do following the sack? It is third and long.
It's third down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
He'll drop to throw. And on third down, ball's incomplete.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter. Mike, points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
Third.
On first down, here's Sampson. He managed to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. That's Marte Mapu getting in there to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 6.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Steady.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. First down, Cleveland.
First down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
Let's go now. Hawk, set.
Now a little pop pass. We'll get it up for you as he is taken down.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On the set.
From the 23, here's second and 6.
Stephanie. 60 by 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cuddy.
We see a lot of this as they begin the fourth quarter on the ground. And he's going to pick up the first down. He'll get down to the 15-yard line.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of...
That is David Njoku. Touchdown, Browns. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now. I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Patriots 28.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Very good field position to start as the return is past the first down.
Their own 43-yard line.
Cuddy. 70 Timberwolves.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. One of the confidence that receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Warriors 70. Ready. Press up 18. 5 in. Drop 50. Drop 60. Hey, Brad.
Shaheed in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Here we go. Cut 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Putting the tight end in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Tuckins now on first and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 9.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Play action. It's Sanders. The throw there on second down going to be incomplete.
Number 16.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Attacking 18.
On third down, Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Patriots take over first and 10. And they're on 35-yard line.
Cut. Ready.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Williams in motion. To the air now on first and 10. Quick throw, that's complete on the swing. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Ready. Steady.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. Trying to move this one down inside the 40-yard line. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
And this is a tricky part of the game age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now they'll set up to throw. That is flush downfield. It's Shaheed. 22 yards for pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Get up. 6, 20.
Back to the air one more time. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. Good hustle by the defense to beat the offensive line into the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop them for no gain.
Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up fourth down. Now we get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. As fourth down is looming. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll work his way right. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Go.
On the ground, it's Simpson. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17s and a very quick first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game.
Big hole. He's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
Let's go now. 33, yellow. Ready?
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Down.
Second and 11.
60 red. 60 red.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Let's go.
A tough spot here.
45,
Third
wide.
and long.
Ready.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So the Dog Pound celebrates. It's a win for the Browns. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Dog Pound's happy. It's a win for the Browns as we say farewell.